Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a game today. I'm not going to go into the details too much on the drives. All I know is the Eagles had 10 drives. It's not too much drives. Usually, the game goes into 13, 14 drives for both teams if the game's close. You know what I mean? Teams trying to score to win. If it's a close game, overtime and whatnot. Today, I'm not going to get into too much of the drives. I am going to get into some of the turnovers, interceptions, play selection. The Eagles win. I'm not too upset. They did mention it's a work in progress. I did like that they mentioned that because, hell yeah, it's a work in progress, bro. Defensively, 11 points, I'm satisfied. They had one drive. I did mention to my friends, shout out to them, that I'm not going to say anything till the clock ends, dude. Like, they were telling me that was it. It was over. Bucks ain't going to do anything. But right off and it was 20-3, I think, at that point when they said that. Shout out to them, Brian, Aaron. Shout out to you guys, bro. Hell yeah, I'm going to say your name in the video. They mentioned that was it. Bucks ain't going to do anything. And right off the back, dude, this was in the third quarter. I believe it was like mid-third quarter, 6 minutes. Hell yeah, dude. Like, I ain't going to say anything until that clock strikes 0, dude. Going back to the Super Bowl, in any game, dude. I've been an Eagles fan for a long fucking time to know that nothing's over until those clocks strike 0. Straight up, dude. If you're an Eagles fan, you know what it is, dude, because it's happened before where we're up in games and we give up leads, dude. Straight up. And we end up losing. If the Super Bowl, for instance, 24-10. But this year isn't last year. That's one thing I'll make a point of right now. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk shit or say anything until those clocks strike 0, dude. 0. 4 zeros on that clock. 10 drives for the Eagles, 9 drives for the Buccaneers. Shout out to the defense, dude. Defensive coordinator. He's playing another kind of soft game today. But you know what? I think it's finally time. Week 3, we're 3-0. Only 11 points given up. Baker Mayfield only threw for 146, a touchdown, INT. He had 1 rush for 2 yards. That's pretty good to allow the quarterback after 2 back-to-back weeks, 300 yards plus. We go into an opponent's home that's 2-0. They're a hot team, right? Baker Mayfield, they're 2-0. And we go in there, we stop this guy to 146. He went 15-25 for those 126, a touchdown and an INT. Shout out to Blankenship. Let's go, bro. He's picked off Aaron Rodgers, and now he gets his purse. And that's when Aaron Rodgers last year, I believe, they had a shot to go to the playoffs. It's still Aaron Rodgers, dude. It's still Aaron Rodgers. And I believe he picked him off. When did he pick him off? The year before last year, too. I don't know if it was last year or the year before last year, but he picked him off when he was hot. Aaron Rodgers is always hot. He's just a good quarterback. And then they had their running back, Rashard White, 14 rushes for 38 yards. He had his longest run was 12 yards. The Buccaneers defense had a sack, 2 INTs, and I believe we punted once. So we did pretty good offensively overall. aside from the turnover on downs and the two INTs. One of the INTs I will put on Hurts. I'm not going to get too much blame on him, to be honest. He was taking a shot downfield to Devontae Smith. I mean, who wouldn't? It's Smitty, it's the Slim Reaper. Shout out to my other friend, Esteves. It's he reminded me of that nickname, man. I call him Smitty. And then how about Swift? Swifting through everybody. Swiffing. I was telling you, that's what I was telling him today, bro. But yeah, he was taking a shot downfield on one of those INTs. The other INT was a miscommunication. But let's go to the play selection of the Eagles. They had 37 passes and 40 rushes. But we're cutting those rushes by 10 because 10 of those rushes were Jalen Hurts. I believe one or two of them were designed runs. The other 8 were just Hurts just running and creating on his own. I don't know what it is about Brian Johnson and what the hell he needs to figure out. He mostly in this game had me punching the air. I mean, literally punching air, dude. I'm in the air getting pissed off because we can't simply run the football. And I'm saying that because he wants to. He's getting trigger happy, dude. We're getting trigger happy again. Throwing it for 40, 37. I mean, yeah, they rushed it last week for 48 yards, but it's just like they go 1 week rushing it 48. They come back this week and they want to say game plan or the process of figuring out. But football's not hard, okay? Football's not hard. If you balance the football, you balance your play call, you're not predictable. I mean, period, dude. There was a point in time, I believe we had 202 yards to the Buccaneers, like 48 or some shit like that, and it's 3-3, 3-3. I understand, we turn it over on downs, so whatever, you know what I mean. But they abandoned the run for a little bit just because of the turnover. I mean, you're not even running the football to begin with. You're passing it 3 or 4 times, and then running it, and then passing 3 or 4 times. Like, don't do that. And don't even get me started on the quarterback sneak fake, because that was just stupid. I mean, I don't understand it, man. You're at the 1 or 2 yard, and you freaking Gainwell gained 5 yards. You go and you run the quarterback sneak fake. Just run it with Gainwell again and get a freaking touchdown. I mean, I didn't go with the overall under, but the people that did, I mean, Jesus. It's not hard to call offensive plays, especially when you've been in the system. And I'm talking about the offensive coordinator, Brian Johnson. Like, he had me frustrated tonight. I'm not even going to lie. As yes, we're winning, but this game could have been like 35-40, 2-11, man. I mean, it could have just... Jalen Hurts could have not even played the whole game. Let's just say that. We could have had Mariota in there for a couple of plays, get him better, because you know how he did in the preseason. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. It's not hard to call offensive play. You know something's working. And I don't know what it is. I think that I think they hide Swift, or they use Swift. Like if he's a Mewtwo or some shit. Like they save him, and then, you know what? Let's release him. And it's just like, no. Like if you're going to get an offensive drive going and get down the field and score. Don't be playing games like that, because when it comes down to the 49ers and the Chiefs, you ain't going to win a ball game like that. I mean, period, dude. If you give these other teams like that opportunities, we will end up losing by 3 again. I mean, it's just this is not a game, dude. Stop playing games with the football during real games, calling it a process. You're just calling stuff because you're triggered. I don't know what it is. He was a quarterback coach, Brian Johnson. Now the offensive coordinator, I mean, if you ask me, he's getting trigger happy. He wants Jalen Hurts to throw at 45. Like, no, dude. No. I don't want to, like, that's not how I mean, yes, you know what, we won. I understand that. But it's so frustrating to me, like, to put it the burden on our defense, who's also a new defensive coordinator, excuse me. The burden on him, but we're both rookie coordinators. Get your shit straight. Balance football. Run the football, pass the football, run the football, pass the football. It's not hard to call football plays. It really isn't, dude. And if Hurts sees something different, you know what? They're gonna rush the football. We're running it. Let him audible. Dude, there was a play in this game. I'm not even playing, dude. I think we passed it like 3 or 4 times straight fucking passes. And I see Hurts audibling and Gainwell's in the game. We ran it and it was like 70 yards. And I was literally screamed at the TV. I literally screamed, "Thank you for changing the play to a run so we can finally get a running play." Like, it's ridiculous, dude. It's not hard. The success is balanced football. You heard it from here first. Run the football as much as you pass it. People can call it old school. People can be like, they don't do that anymore. That's unpredictability. Now, as far as play designs and stuff like that, figure it out. You know the play designs. I'm not going to lie. There were some good play designs today. Hurts had a good, I believe it was RPO, and he ran it. And it worked. And it was like 2-3 yards. I don't even care if it's 2-3 yards. I really do not. All I care about is gaining the football, time of possession, and moving those chains. First downs is key. Excuse me. It's because I'm drinking, guys. Look, you know what? I might be a little bit under, alcohol. But you hearing it first, dude. That's the key. If you're unpredictable, you can get past any defense. Any defense. Get downfield and score. Whether it be a field goal and whether it be a touchdown. And that's another thing, dude. When in the first quarter, and you turn it over on down, and look, I understand. You know what? Okay, we're aggressive. But it's 2 yards, dude. It was 2 yards. We didn't even do the quarterback sneak. You ran it with Gainwell, and it's something that should have been an outside run. I really should have. And who does that fall on? The offensive coordinator. It's simple as, it was frustrating to me. I really got frustrated. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be this frustrated. But thanks to the defense, shout out to Covey, dude, with the big returns, bro. Shout out to the defense. The safety, dude. Right after the interception, safety. Let's go. Right after the interception again, sack. I mean, these defensive players have a lot of talent, bro. It's exciting to see. Obviously, they had that one drive, but other than that one drive, dude, the defense killed it. Special teams killed it. It's the offense. And you know what? Hurts did throw that interception deep. He was trying to get Devontae. I don't really blame him for that. The other one was a miscommunication by Hurts and Swift. But if you ask me, that interception falls on the offensive court. You're up 13-3. No, I believe it was 10-3. I'm sorry. And you're there. Like, you have like 5 minutes or 3 minutes. You're there passing the fucking football. Like, still passing the fucking football. Like, dude, get it downfield. Move the chains. Do some fucking slants. Like, I mean, it's not like, Jesus, dude. Jesus Christ, bro. It was pretty frustrating, dude. It was pretty frustrating watching the first half. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty frustrating. I really hope that Brian Johnson and in the offense, they get this shit together because we're having too much turnover. We have 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers, I believe, in 3 games on the offense. And I mean, I blame the offensive coordinator, dude. I really do. On you know what? On all 4, I have to say all 4. I mean, yes, you know what? He's trying to push Hurts. I'll give him that, dude. He's trying to push Hurts in the pocket. That's fine. But 30, 31, dude. That's it. I'd cut my limit there. Don't fucking throw it 40 times. Don't be doing fucking 40 pass play. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You're leaving your run game behind. In reality, you had 30 runs and 37 pass. That's unbalanced football. If you ask me, that's unbalanced football. We could have won by more. I mean, to me, dude, we could have won by more. The potential of the score could have been 42-11 in my eyes. And it's the same case of last week versus the Vikings. We're having the same problems on the offensive play calling on the offense. Period. Oh, and A.J. Brown, catch the fucking ball in the end zone. 2 end zone drops by A.J. Brown. You know, the one man arguing with I mean, Jalen Hurts. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about him. You know, and he gained good yardage today, but when you get in the end zone, you could have had 2 touchdown passes today. I mean, he really could have, dude. He could have had 2 touchdown passes. And there were drops. At the same time, it goes with the play calling. Offensively. But that's all I have to say about that, man. I was $20 in the bag, bro. 3-0, dude. We're 3-0. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick who we have next. I'm really focused on week-to-week games, dude. I don't like to go too much into the next game. But we have the Commander. Here we go. We have the Commanders at home at 12, October 1st. Here we go, dude. The last time we faced the Commanders, I believe we lost. At home, I believe. So here they come again. You know, what are we gonna? We're undefeated again. So the offense needs to figure it out this time, dude. We got the Commanders. They're our rival. Everyone's gonna be like, well, they lost to the Bills, whatever. They're trash. They're our rivals. Okay? Understand this. We know them and they know us. Because we play each other twice every year. So I just want to say that, dude. This is a rival. We got to study them twice as hard as a regular opponent. Because like I said, they know us and we know them. Systems know each other, especially when they play each other twice. So we got the Commanders next. And then we head to the Rams. But I'm not going to get into that game yet. It's Commanders, bro. It's Commanders. I did want to say something else. Oh, the shout out to Penn State, 31-0, beating shout out to them, man. Iowa was number 24 in the country, and Penn State beat them at home, 31-0. So let's go to that. Shout out to United, United High School. They traveled to Roma and a neutral field. They finally beat Harlingen after Harlingen has beaten United for years, bro. Years. I'm talking about like maybe 3 or 4, going back to like 6 years, dude. Harlingen has beaten United. Playoffs, regular season, you name it. And they went over the Roma and they were like mostly down. They ended up winning 36-35. Shout out to them, dude. So all 3 of my teams won this week, which is pretty badass. What a badass weekend. I mean, obviously it's not the week anymore. It's Monday, right? But yeah, what a start, I should say, to a new week. We got to get some much rest. When I say that for the Eagles, a lot of studying this week, guys. A lot of studying. Because Sam Howell's going to try to come out there, dude, and they're going to try to come out with the best game plan and probably reincarnate the loss they put on us at home last year. That's all I have to say about that, guys. Remember to follow your boys, subscribe. Conference champs hat. We're still the NFC champs. Undefeated in the conference, I should say. Next week, bro. Holla at your boy. Subscribe to your boy. I'm here, dude. The season is on spring, 3-0. I heard that there's only 3 teams left undefeated. And the Philadelphia Eagles are one of them, bro. I'm out. Have a good Monday night. Good night, guys. Enjoy the Bengals and the Rams game. Peace.